Texas Heat. I know it's been a minute. Well, really, it's Players League. Man, this is my last show not figuring out. We finna go back to fucking Texas Heat. Fuck this shit.
Whoa.
But, man, we're live. We're back. Obviously, you know, the favorite co-anchor that I could have. Man, we were out last week. Obviously, there was a contract issue. You know, it's always some shit with this motherfucker's contract, but you know, we got to figure it out. We got Ivan back on the show, and
yes, sir.
Man, I don't know how to feel about this show. Because I feel like there's a lot of layers that come with this show today, and man, this shit's about to be thick, and man, I don't know if we should go straight to it or just go straight to something and then just lean into it and say, oh yeah, let's lean into something real quick. So obviously
let's do that. Let's do that. I'm with you. We rolling.
We are currently in week 9. First, guys, I need to apologize. I didn't do a playoff predictions last season, I don't think. Or yeah, that's right. That's because y'all motherfuckers like to move so goddamn fast on these fucking games. Like, who the fuck can keep up with this shit? One week I've got fucking Ben going 3-3, then he wins a game. Now I gotta go 4-3. Like, God, like, bro, the shit was moving too quick. But man, we are in the radio show, and obviously, like I said, we are in week 9. A lot of games have been played up to this point. Looks like there's only a few left to get it done, get this week completed. Big games, some games not so much. Of course, we had some discrepancies that happened this week with the Vikings and Seahawks, so obviously that game is going to be pretty much forced out for the Vikings. But jumping straight to week 10, shit. Like we're at week 10. It's interesting because something I hear one of the managers at where I work, he always says it's crazy to think that we are where we are at this time of the year, and shit. This fucking madness flown for this, despite all the shit that's happened this season.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna let you give your 2-piece in before we get right into the schedule.
Oh man, I don't have no 2 pieces, man.
You ain't got two. You ain't got 2.
I don't got 2 pieces, man. Nothing like that.
I caught what you said.
Nah, I ain't got no 2 pieces.
I caught what you said because you said not only. I caught that.
Not only. Nah, man. Listen, bro. We are on the back end of Madden. Definitely. Definitely pleased with the level of activity. I feel like as we get through this show, you guys will see that I'm completely sober. I've not had nothing to drink. There's no CBD in my system. We gonna have some fun. Like I want to make sure I was well aware of all the fun I was having tonight. So, nah, man, I definitely think we should get into week 10, man. Let's get into it.
Europe, Buccaneers and Falcons. Obviously, being the Bucs, so I have to play. I think the Falcons won a pretty big game either this week or the week prior. Buddy did something that I hadn't seen out of him. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I could have sworn there was a game. Yeah, he won. He won against Frizzle week 7, 52-21. Fucking performance. So, I mean, I guess the question to you, sir, is: do we have a repeat of this in week 10?
I'm gonna say hell no. Hell no. No. I don't know what's going on with Frizzle, man. Frizzle.
He's got to stop hanging out with Legend. That's what it is.
You know what, man? You know the family ties. You picking up bad habits, hanging out with your cousin. Man, I don't even know what to call it, bro.
I mean, you know what they say about Legend Demetrius is a man now. I mean, just marry Ann now. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Um,
Listen, man. I definitely think he's better than. I definitely think Frizzle is better than what his record is. Definitely think he's better than what he's shown us the last couple seasons on here. Um, so I do expect him to win, but I'd be very pleasantly surprised if the Falcons prove me wrong.
absolutely. Um, Broncos and the Chiefs. Obviously, this is going to be a big game. Anything that's the same division typically ends up being a big game for us all to see. Um,
Mm,
Broncos and Chiefs. Who the
uh-huh.
fuck gets beat?
Man, that looks like that's gonna be a game, and it does look like that's a game that they will play on the game.
Mm.
So, how can you call it? You know, it's just a game. Yeah. So, we will definitely see. Um, if I had to pick, ah, man, that's gonna be a tough one, man. Like, I mean, damn, I don't even know, bruh. Damn, boy, that's a game, man. But it's crazy, man. I only see one team there, you know,
You said one team and a CPU available.
I see one team in the CPU available is what I see.
Mm.
So I'm gonna go ahead and, ah, yeah, I'm gonna say, and they're playing in the Arrowhead, so I'm gonna go with the home team on this one. I'm gonna go with the
Yeah,
home team on
I
this
agree.
one.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with the Chiefs. You know,
Hmm.
it helps when you're playing nobody. I think
Yeah,
there's a
man.
favoritism in that. Um,
Yeah,
and
that's
he
beneficial.
is absolutely, you know, video games may have started around 1979, but it ain't had shit to do with who's on the
Mm.
Broncos. I agree.
I mean,
Um,
man, yeah,
the
no, man,
Chiefs, yeah.
that's real. That's real, man. You know, and I thought, I feel like I feel like we have a responsibility, to be educators at all times, man. Introducing a new segment on the show. This is breaking news, new segment. This is I Murray's word of the day. That word is integrity.
Ooh,
Uh, the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. He is known to be a man of integrity. People also ask what it means to have integrity. This is not me making this up. This is literally what pops up on Google.
right.
Having integrity means that you live in accordance to your deepest values. You're honest with everyone, and you always keep your word. Oh, you keep your word. That you know what? I mean, I think the internet, we don't use it for the good things that it does. Um, what are 10 traits of a person with integrity? Graciousness, being gracious, meaning having good manners, being generally appreciative of the people around you. Honesty, there's that honesty thing again. That seems to be a recurring thing. Not lying. Type in your word and then live in your word, shit like that. That shit's lit, man. So, like, yeah, this has been your new segment. I Murray's word of the day, integrity. Yeah, man. So I thought that was a phenomenal place for me to put that, bro. For no reason at all. I just thought that was a great place for that to go. But yeah, man, let's roll on with the show, bro.
No, you know, and the integrity is an important piece. And, you know, not everyone has that in their blood,
No,
and
no,
and
no,
I
no,
think that's why
no, not everybody.
that's why I'm
No, not
so
everybody. No,
excited for
excited.
the Chiefs to play this available team this week 10 Steelers and Browns. Man, you know what's crazy about that name of being a living legend
Mm,
is I have not seen anything historically about his legendary experiences. I, I do know that he is living.
Now,
As
now,
far as being a legend, that is something that I'm still trying to find out.
now, one thing I will do is I will shoot some bail. I don't know, I know, again, congrats, shout outs, for, the new marriage and everything. So I understand, he didn't play many of his games to start the season, but he's played the last two, played some incredible users and won. Uh, you would think if you only had two wins this far into the year, you're completely out of it. But no, not the case. So if he were to beat DTZ, he would take over the division lead.
Really, I haven't
Uh,
been paying attention.
man, it's when we get to the standings, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun there.
Definitely
Uh,
a lot of integrity in this game.
Tons of integrity there. I am going to. I've seen the Browns do some amazing things, some things that I'm really appreciative of what they did, especially recently. But I do think if the Steelers plays this game, I'm gonna roll with the Steelers on that one.
Absolutely. I'm gonna lean with DTZ
Mm,
because I think it's really interesting to call you a legend and not be living,
mm,
and then you be living and see no legendary experiences. So I'm still waiting for that piece
okay.
from Legend. Um, he says he's just kind of moseying around, just as far as the league itself, but you know,
Ah.
um, there's a lot of guys in the league mosey around and still win games. So I mean, we'll
Oh.
see. We'll
Oh.
see. hey,
Oh.
I'm just like,
Oh.
hey,
Oh. Oh.
where I practiced, I have success. So I mean, I don't know what you're working on,
Wow.
uh, but I'm gonna go DTZ. So we're split on there. Titans and is one time in the league. God damn, he has not said shit in
Man.
the chat, and so I have been anticipating
Uh-huh.
a ravage response about something
Uh-huh.
somewhere this season,
Right.
and nothing.
He took a really bad loss. Well, I won't call it a bad loss. He just didn't have his best game. He played J Rose recently, but
I almost beat him.
no, no, that didn't happen.
Oh, so J Rose is a liar. He's a
J Rose is
liar.
foul. Yeah,
He is a
yeah.
liar.
He's so foul for
He is
that.
a
Yeah,
liar, sir.
yeah. J
Sir,
Rose is wrong for that.
have you've never heard of hell no? Okay, okay, keep playing with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, I mean, I don't know, man. I think I really, really wanted one time to get into the playoffs last year. Everything didn't fall that way. He's not out of it, but there are just too many. There are too many ifs going on right now, and I do expect uh, Nick with the Titans.
Oh,
You
Nick
call him.
Adams. Yeah,
You
yeah,
call,
yeah.
yeah, I expect Nick with the Titans to win that game.
I do expect Nick Adams, the current user over the Titans,
Mm.
Nicholas Adomatris, to win
Oh,
um,
oh my God.
over those Ravens. Yeah, I mean he's going through it, but it's not the season's not over. He's still got some division games to play, but I don't think he gets past the Titans either.
Mhm.
So I agree with you on that one. Bills and Dolphins. The
Mm.
Dolphins has shown that he can play. He's
Yeah.
fallen short in a lot of those games, but he's shown that he can play. And he's got J Stack, which I think everyone would love to see J Stack take something that's fresh and hot and shaped as an L.
Mm.
Bills and Dolphins. Who do you got here?
Uh, Dolphins can actually play. He I don't I know that he's a West Coaster, so I know that he doesn't get to schedule many, but if he plays, that's going to be a great game to see. I am going to give the edge to Mr. Stack a Dollar. But it should be a good game.
That's tough. That's tough because I'm gonna say if they play that I'm gonna give Dolphins an opportunity at J Stack. Um,
Mm.
I've I've said this before. I think I've said this in voice chats. I think he's the best. I think J Stack is the
Calls the perfect game.
best play caller in the league.
Agreed.
Just decision making will come back to haunt him in a lot of those situations, and I think if he plays the Dolphins, it's going to be a game. So I'm going to split with you there. The Giants and Patriots. Jay started off the season like he was kind of
Man,
ready to take over the division.
he did.
And then he started, just taking some L's here and there. And then the exact opposite for Olympic. Um, you know, I mean, shit, Tyrell came out of nowhere and starts winning some games.
Right.
Yeah, keep fucking with me, Olympic. You ain't the only one, bitch. But now, the Giants and the Patriots. And Olympic's always having he's having a good season right now.
Yeah,
He's won some big games this season.
for
Um,
sure.
the Giants aren't just going to lay over. It's going to be a game. Um, how do you see this one playing out between the fight of the Blues?
I think Olympic gets this one. I think it's going to be a close game, but he's playing different. He's
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 playing
playing
determined this
playing
year.
very different football.
Yeah,
So I think he's going to keep that momentum going, and I think he rides the wave and goes out and gets a W. But he's playing at home, and I think next year, if they keep the same kind of momentum system, those home games you've got it. They're precious. You've got to take advantage of it, and use everything you got to your advantage. And I think Olympic will do that.
I agree. The Panthers and Texans.
Wow, is that game of the week?
It's definitely game of the week over that. The Chiefs overnight playing a CPU user, but um,
Uh-huh.
it's hard for it not to be game of the week.
It's
Um, I,
got to
th-
be game of the
I
week.
I think this game is huge in a lot of ways.
Uh-huh.
I think I think both of these users are a perfect match for each other.
Yep.
Especially with the style of defense that they like to play. Which is interesting. Swervo missed his. I think he missed his last game, and I think it was,
Mm.
if I'm not mistaken, he missed another one. So, but I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I think even if they end up playing the game, I'm gonna give it to the Panthers.
I
Um,
mean, it's fuck Swervo on God, like on God.
Yeah, I mean, usually I come on with the filters and say, yeah, nah, nah, we want everybody. Yeah, nah, I'm with you on that. Fuck them boys. But yeah, no, definitely think the Panthers got this one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Panthers as well. I just refuse to give Swervo any level
Mm,
of praise.
right.
Um, and
I mean, it's just something that shouldn't be done.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. No,
yeah.
Swervo's enemy number one. I mean, that's just how it's
I
gonna be.
mean, just it is
Um,
what it is,
yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. Until he stops, his fucking ebooks and shit. But
Mm,
the next game, the
right.
Lions and Bears. I'm just gonna skip from what I usually say when it comes to Earl, and what I'm just going to say this time is that Earl is giving a lot of effort. He's doing a lot of great
Wait.
things, and he's just coming up short. And nobody knows why. Like nobody can give the answer as to
Yeah.
why Earl is having the season that he's having.
Don't nobody know why.
And then you've got Slick on the exact opposite side. That
Oh man.
is, I mean, he's doing Slick.
Living my best life.
Yeah, I almost felt bad to give Slick took the forced loss on the last week just because of his
Schedule.
yeah, and he was in a wrestling match by himself. Very weird situation, but
Whoa.
yeah. That's how he got that belt.
Hey,
But
hey, yo.
I'm gonna get some shit for that one. But he's out. Slick's having a hell of a season. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I'm not nothing about. I expect this out of Slick for the remainder of this Madden.
Mm,
But I mean, Earl's going to come to play when he plays Slick. I guess the question is, Slick's going to win the game. What's the
okay.
margin? That's wild because I've never said that on an Earl game. Like I've never just said what's the margin on an Earl game, but I'm confident that Slick's going to win the game. What's your take?
I did not know we had a new sponsor, starter caps. My bad. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's gonna be Earl's gonna keep it close. I think it's gonna be a 10-point game for Slick. I'm calling 10 points.
I'm gonna go 21. I think Earl's given great effort this season. I think we do the best that we can at times in life, and you just sometimes you're just fucking Muggsy Bogues, and you're trying to accomplish certain goals that you can't, and you still look really good, but you just come up short. And Slick just so happens to be the Shaquille O'Neal on the schedule.
Mm,
And so yeah, I'm gonna go with the 21. Cardinals and 49ers. Obviously, Brad just took an unfortunate loss
mhm.
to Smitty in a very unfortunate way.
Very
And
unfortunate.
the Cardinals,
Mm,
Reap's showing that I mean, we both knew he could obviously play, but he's showing that the skill is there and that he's playing with that team. He's just
yeah,
we talked about it. Sitting on that team and tanking the first season and not just trying to play it out and um, getting rid
man.
of all of those pieces. It just as great as your skill can be in this game, at some point, certain guys are just going to come back to haunt you.
Yep.
Cardinals and 49ers. Does Brad, does he wake up from the slumber that he's in?
Mm.
And let me stop. I was going to say something way out of pocket.
No, man, go
Or
ahead, say it, say it,
nah,
say it. Go
nah,
ahead,
nah,
go
nah,
ahead,
nah,
go
nah.
ahead,
I'm
go ahead.
gonna keep it in the
Hey,
playground.
hey, no, nobody's listening. Nobody's listening.
Nah,
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
keep it in the playground. Or
Okay.
is the sleep master himself
Sleep
um,
master. Yeah.
going to plant reap in the garden? Like, how do you see this going?
I mean, they say, God is not mocked. Whatever a man soweth, that same shall he reap.
Mm.
And I do believe, I'm gonna call the upset. I'm gonna call the upset because I saw Reap go down by 2 touchdowns, not getting the ball at the half, and win a 44-42 game against the Eagles, which is not an easy thing to do. That Eagles team is good.
That's true.
Um, and I mean, I always wonder if people know whether or not these are our real takes or if we just trying to motivate folks. Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and take the Cardinals to win by 15.
I'm gonna agree. I,
It's just, yeah.
I mean, uh,
Hey.
I say, fool me one time, you catch them sleep. Fool me twice, they, they, that drizzle get deep, boy. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. I think Brad has started the season well. I think he's put himself in a position to be a playoff contender. I
Mm,
think he better not go into this game against the Cardinals and think it's just going to be something that he runs over in. I think Reap's going to play everyone in this division better the second time, and
yep.
this is his second time against Brad.
Hmm.
it's not going to be the same game. So I'm going to give the Cardinals this one. So yeah, I hope that whoever that 49ers user is, he's obviously going to enjoy that. Packers and the Vikings.
Oh boy.
And Ben's having a season, which we'll get to that standings piece. But bloodshed has been. It's funny because
Uh-huh.
like I said, I'm going to change my mentality when it comes to Earl. There's a guy that he plays that gives a lot of effort, and Ben, ends up being his 6. Oh wow! Wait a minute. Um,
What happened? I don't have my phone. Hold on.
yo,
Something powerful just happened.
yo, Brad, different, but I'm um. Ben and Bloodshed have had some games. They went back and forth. I think they were split in the division.
Uh-huh.
This is a game I think Ben has to win. Starting to tighten up as far as this getting down to this playoff race in the NFC. But does Ben continue to give himself a chance to make a playoff run, or does he drop the ball against Bloodshed? Um, what's your take? Yeah, I'm
Um,
not gonna send you what Brad sent me, because if I send you what Brad sent me, you're gonna be dead for the next at least the next
nah,
4 minutes.
bro. Go ahead and send it, bro. Go ahead and send it. Nah, man. I think that's gonna be a really good game. Um, we're talking about two users that know each other pretty well, and two users with a lot of familiarity. A lot of familiarity between these two users, and
Yo,
I definitely think yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is what I love about doing the show so much. I love the response of the people. The goddamn, I was not ready for that.
Yo!
He said 15 points gonna be a cold day in hell.
Nah, man, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do what I always do, man. I'm gonna take the Vikings to win this one. I think it'll be a very close game.
I think um I want to give Ben. I want to give Ben the game just because of the season I think he's having so far. Um, but what I'm going to say is I think Ben has to be careful. Same thing with Brad. I think you go into these games against guys that you have had success against and say, um, you know,
I'm gonna continue that.
I'm going to continue that, and that ends up being the game that gets you. And I think this game against the Packers, it's very possible for that to happen. And so I'm going to give Ben the slight edge, but I think it's going to be close. I don't think this is going to be anything close to a blowout. Um, Bengals and Raiders. I mean, man, it's kind of weird to see Jacob in this position right now. I think in that division, it's interesting because when I put this together,
Uh-huh.
and which we're going to talk about the standings later, I expected.
I expect him to compete.
Yep,
Yeah.
I thought outside of at the time, I
Uh-huh.
thought outside of Inktown, he should be able to
Yeah.
compete with one time in DTZ. He has just not figured out those Bengals, and um, I think that's going to continue playing against probably one of the top 5 regular season users in the
I
league.
mean, regular season God.
Oh, we got top 5 regular season guys. Well, I might put that out there one day, um,
Yeah. Nah, he
but Justin
regular.
Justin James wins the game. Um, is it a blowout or
Define blowout.
um? I'm gonna say blowout. Like, and I've never said this on a game.
Oh.
I think he's going to get really close to that 69 point.
Yeah, I can see that.
I, I
I can see that happening. But I think Jacob gonna surprise us, man. I think Jacob gonna make it a game. I'm gonna call it 2 touchdowns on the win for the Raiders.
I think Jacob is going to score, but
Right.
I think Justin James, the thing that him and J Rose, and I'd
Mhm.
probably say Smitty, they're probably the three users that they're probably the three users. Yeah, Brad is a uh, when they see someone on their schedule that they know, what they believe the result is going to be. They go full XP stat mode,
Right.
and I think this one is going to be that kind of game if Jacob's not careful and runs the fucking football. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, what was your margin again?
I'm gonna say 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna say it's kind of close. Call it 2 touchdowns.
All right, you said 2 touchdowns. I'm going to say five. The Eagles and Jets. Um, oh, hey, man, we at week 10. We got to start calling stuff what it is. Eagles and the Jets.
Mhm.
This plane has been down, and that bird did get shot out of the air last week.
Oh my God.
So this is um that. Hey, by the way, I just want to point this out. I knew that you beat Olympic last week.
Huh?
I did not know
Huh?
that you grabbed his teeth
No, 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 no.
and dragged him
Man,
across the floor.
I'm gonna stop you
I did not know that
no,
happened.
no, no, no.
That's I did not know that
Listen,
happened.
man. I'm gonna stop you right now, man. I clearly played Buddy when he wasn't ready to play.
Oh,
And
that's such a great that's such a
no, no, bro. Like real
that's
talk,
that's,
I
that's such
clearly
a
played
good.
him after a heavy day of drinking. Like he
Mm-hmm.
said, he did like 10 hours at the ballpark.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
He ra- he,
nah,
he
I
did
definitely,
10 hours at the ballpark. He had drinks all day. He ran 10 miles.
nah, bro.
Like
Don't do that.
he
Don't do that. Nah,
he
bro.
fucking
I know you.
he read 15 scriptures out of his religious choice.
Oh my
Like
Nah, man. Listen, man. I'm not even gonna do that, bro. Like I could,
we're not
I could tell,
figuring it out.
I could tell,
Fuck
man.
Olympic.
He wasn't
Fuck
himself,
Olympic. He
man.
got out there and got his shit
Cause
drug. Like, nah.
nah, oh my God, nah,
Nah.
bro. I ain't do
If
that.
he wasn't ready, he shouldn't have turned the game up. Hell, he had plenty of time to take that L. He had. Hey, that was a personal decision. We ain't about to be doing that. Like Nike tells me all the time. Don't give
Oh,
these motherfuckers excuses. Damn it, nah, nah.
yeah, man.
I'm not
Nah,
sure.
bro.
I don't want to hear Olympic had 2 hours of sleep. He had 2 hours of sleep and got his ass worked out there in that goddamn
Oh
field.
my God, man. Jesus,
but
that's
but
ice
back
cold.
sorry, back to week 10. Eagles and Jets. Um,
It's gonna be a tough one for me, man.
the
Like for
Eagles can
real.
play.
Every time I've played him, it's been close. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a
Buddy,
tough one.
one thing I can say about the Eagles is 60% of the users, his style of play, he's going to beat.
Yep.
He's going to beat. Um, there's that 40 that they're just going to figure it out, and then it's just going to be a game. I expect this to be out of you guys, or to be with. I expect this to happen with you guys' game. Um, what's your expectations on this game?
Man,
I'm gonna let the
this
matter of fact before you go, if you're listening to the show and you have your YouTube up or Discord, I would like, if you can, place in the chat who you think is going to win the game, since this is obviously going to be between Ivan and the Eagles. But go ahead.
nah, man, I think it's gonna be a close game, and I'm just trying to take it 1 week at a time, and see what else I got, man. I'm gonna give it 110%, and let's see here, what else? Let's see, I need another cliche. Uh, to the victor goes the spoils, man. We'll see what happens. But we definitely will be ready to play. play come game time.
Yeah, no, just the messages that I'm getting are out of this world. Uh,
Why they DMing him, man?
yeah, people are on some different shit. Eagles and the Jets. Um, I'm gonna give this game to you just because I think what's going to happen is I think what's going to happen is um I think his style works perfect against me as far as slowing me down. Um, I think your style is going to be too much on offense, um, just based on his style of defense, and so that's why I give you the edge in this game. The football team and the Rams.
Ooh,
You talk about the rematch of all
oh,
rematches.
that's a game.
This is that all that bullshit that you've been
Uh oh.
doing all season gets checked. The question is, who pulls the game out? Who's your choice?
Man, Dante looking like he's not taking no L's this season, man. Um, and just because we never want to see anybody go undefeated, I'm gonna go ahead and call the football team getting the dub here. But no, I do see what Dante is doing over there, and it is looking like he's prepping for a deep playoff run. But I think Austin will. I think every time they play,
It's
like
close.
it's close,
Yeah.
but like weird shit that just shouldn't happen happens. Like I saw Aaron Rodgers on fourth down sell out Austin the last time they played. Uh, so
I agree. You should also check your DMs.
no
Um,
man, I don't want to check my DMs
the
right now,
football
man.
team and the Rams is going to be a good game, and I think,
Right.
man, it's hard for me not to give the game to Smitty because,
Uh,
I mean, boy, this is gonna hit some nerves when I say this.
wow.
Um, he has not done what Brady has done,
No,
but
probably the closest to it though.
he is the closest to it that I have seen since then. Um,
Yep.
what he pulls in the Super Bowl. I mean, shit. I don't know how you not give him that space, but um, well, you know what? Let me slow down. I'm going to say he has matched Colton, I think, as far as just dominance that I've seen in the league. It's
I
hard for
was I,
me to.
I would say he's matched Colton as far as consistent success.
Hmm.
Um, you're right. You can't call him Brady
Brady's.
because like we've seen him. He's done it multiple ways. Like he's gone in as a high seed in the playoff and had success and lost, and he's gone in at the goddamn damn near the bottom user coming in
Hmm.
to the playoffs and got a damn Super Bowl. So he has definitely has my respect, but we do have these are two Super Bowl champions. And it's going to be a good game. I appreciate that the stream will be up, and if that game is played, well, that game is going to be
No,
played
it's definitely getting played.
Thursday. Yeah, it's going
Yeah,
to be
it's
played Thursday. So we'll see. Oh
that's
my
gonna be
God,
fucking advanced. When can you play? That's
man.
go-
You
that
ever
is.
you ever had like terror?
Oh shit!
I can't read messages during the show no more. That's wow. All
A
right.
lot of inflammatory shit coming from one guy.
Oh,
It's
one guy
amazing.
is absolutely.
Hey,
He feels
um,
some type of way.
but I'm gonna. I think it's best to be split on this one, like you said,
I
with going to the
agree.
football team because it can go either way.
Yeah.
I can't just put Smitty just above Austin because technically they both have two Super Bowls. Um, so
Mm.
it's just it can
Yeah.
go either way. It'll be interesting to see this matchup if they're both in the playoffs. And then the last one is the Colts and the Jags. I hate to say it the way I'm going to say it because I do got a lot of respect
Man,
for the Colts, but
Colts is balling this season.
he's balling this season. But
Hey.
there, the thing about that regular season, God,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
is in the
Oh
regular
yeah.
season he ain't so regular, and yeah, um, who you going with because you know I
You
hope
know
we
that.
not sponsored. I hope we not sponsored by Cap Industries. But go ahead.
Nah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick with the regular season guy, but I don't think it should be as much of an afterthought as it seemed like he's trying to make it, man.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, man, I definitely think he is definitely going to he's gonna win the game, but I think it'll be a good game worth watching.
Jared is going to win by 30. But I mean, guys,
Next up,
that's pretty much the schedule. Ivan, who are we sponsored by today?
man, listen, man, hold on. As a matter of
Oh,
fact,
this
our
is
sponsors,
they have changed. We have new. Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
man,
This
man
is your shit. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
we,
ahead. Go ahead.
bro, we have a new sponsor. I'm gonna just go ahead and let it roll, man.
When I became deathly ill, I was able to summon an ambulance, my next door neighbor, my family, and my doctor without picking up a telephone. I used this remote control to contact LifeCall, my 24-hour emergency medical response service. Watch. Just press this button and speak into the air and I'm having chest pain.
I'm calling paramedics and your family, Mr. Miller.
I'm falling, and I can't get up.
We're sending help immediately, Mrs. Fletcher.
So be like Mrs. Fletcher, man. Life alert. Life alert is there for you in the times of need. Life alert is there for you in your situations. Some of us need those life alerts. So we secured a new sponsor. Life alert did come through. They understand that folks like to be stylish, so they do have those in all colors, sizes. But it's serious. Our health is important, so we want to make sure that
What's wrong
those
with you?
of us that need it have their life alerts. If you've fallen and can't get up.
Yo, wait a minute, my guy.
Now we secure a new sponsorship, man. The next one gonna fuck y'all up.
I don't even know. We'll be right back. Well, shit, that was savage. And if you didn't catch it, boy, your ass ain't been paying attention because all I know to say is, Lord, please let them be on the schedule next season. Shit. Jumping straight to the NFL standings, or really the Players League standing, the Texas East standing, however you want to call it.
Yes, sir.
We are currently looking at the AFC North, and it's crazy because you were talking about this game earlier between the Steelers and the
Man.
Browns, and the major aspect of it is, and or how major it is, and well, the so-called living legend has the opportunity to be legendary.
Yeah.
But you do have DTZ sitting at the top with I mean, one time just with a gruesome record right now, 6 straight losses. He
Six
is
straight L's.
going
That's not
through
typical.
it.
Yeah, that's not typical for him.
What is this? I'm gonna have to go look at the schedule because I'm curious to see what division that they or like what division all of them are having to play. Because you know how
Oh
like
yeah. Yeah,
because
yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean obviously I've seen this division get their ass beat, but this is different when you see it out of
Well,
one
I
time.
mean, so like I saw I gave the victory to Nick Adams. They're
Oh,
getting ready to play. They playing that AFC South, and that's never good for your health. And the NFC West
oh,
too.
phew. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
We
good
may
for
have to
them,
wager on this division, Ivan, right
bro.
now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Legend, but that's the thing. Go look at Legend's schedule. And we break in form here, but just look at what Legend has done in the last two games.
Legends schedule. Let's go look. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go look at the guy that's living because
Nah, I'm telling you, he wasn't playing and then he started playing and things is different, you know?
All right, so let's go look at the Steelers.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he won a game against Nick Adams. Okay, so I mean
That's what I'm saying.
that. There's some respect there. There's some
You
respect there.
know?
He lost a close game to Jay
He
Rose.
beat J Rose.
No, he lost 27-21.
Oh no, you're right. The pack, I got.
Yeah,
Oh, that
yeah,
was the
yeah,
Packers. I
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah, yeah,
excited
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, my
yeah, yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So he's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I
yeah,
thought he was truly out there being legendary.
yeah.
Highly probable he'll get a force win against.
We're just gonna call him Living Four because
Yeah, yeah,
we gotta take that legend up out of there. Gotta do something about your profile,
man.
but yeah. So, but now looking at who this division faces, I mean,
It makes sense.
ooh, Ivan, I have an
Yeah.
interesting aspect to add to this division.
Man, go ahead.
Um,
What you got, bro?
I would like to wager,
Ah,
how many games are won in this division? What would be the best possible record? Exact win
oh,
loss. Your opinion.
The winner of this division will be sub 500. So you got to start there. I would say, I think if you get to 7 wins, you might win the division. I'm gonna call 7 wins. 7 wins wins that division.
I agree.
Yeah,
I was gonna go with
yeah.
6.
I
But
mean, 6 will have you in the hunt.
hey,
Six
I
will
was gonna
have
go
you
with
in the
6.
hunt.
But I can respect 7. Well, let's look at these division games real quick because that'll really tell us a lot too about this division.
Mhm,
So, yeah, yeah, yeah,
mhm, mhm,
yeah. I'm gonna
mhm.
agree with you. It's tough. I'm gonna go with the 7 games. I think DTZ is 2-0. He hasn't played the Steelers yet, or maybe he
Mhm.
has, and I just didn't see it.
Hasn't played the Steelers. They don't have well, I don't know, hold on.
Well, he may have,
May have, yeah.
but he's still got. He has at least 3 more, I think,
Mhm.
possible dubs in the division. So yeah, that's right. 7 games. But I get that. 7 games for
Yeah.
sure. But DTZ's 3-5. He's at the top. Another opportunity to slide into the playoffs. Quiet as kept. You know, one time could have just started with the hellish ball, hellish seasons, and
Mhm.
still have an opportunity. That's the beauty of being 3 games back. In this situation,
One time has not faced DTZ yet.
has
He will
not.
he will play him twice between weeks 14 and 18.
So that's a possibility of 2 wins.
Mhm.
So, um, um, but man, you gotta let me go forward with that laughing. Like, that you can't do that. But
That's my fault. It was too powerful.
and then the Bengals obviously he's gonna lose this next game and he'll be sitting at 2-7. But he's still got some games left to play too. But obviously DTZ is at the top. I mean, there's not really a lot to break down about this division because I think the one thing we expected was Legend to be up top.
Mhm.
And it's not showing to be that up to this point.
True.
AFC South.
Oh.
You were correct because again, guys, I haven't been paying attention to shit. If you've been having a good
Mhm.
season, I ain't know it. I haven't been looking at anything. Just I mean, between work, everything, I haven't really given two shits about the standings. But
Oh.
Ivan, you're right. You've got the Colts at 5-4. Buddy's balling. He's showing some effort.
Just took a tough loss against the Titans.
Oh, it's like just now.
Just now happened.
So that's a tough one. That's a
That's a tough loss.
tough pill to swallow. You got the Titans sitting, or J Rose sitting at 7-1. No
Mhm.
surprise there. The Texans, he's got I think 2 losses to J Rose at this point. and sitting at 5-3. Colts 5-4. Titans 5-3. And all of a sudden, the um, I think the race to the playoffs is really interesting this year because now you've got all four of these guys above 500, and that creates some shit down the line.
Yeah, I think you get to 10 wins. Well, yeah, yeah, if you can get to 10, you're in pretty good shape there. And I mean, I would just because I like chaos, I would love to see that entire division go to the playoffs. Like I was looking at the math on it, all of them could go to the playoffs, and that would leave one other wild card spot open. So I love it.
Yeah, I agree because I did see the schedule. Um, I haven't looked at the Colts schedule to finish out, but I did see the other three. So there's definitely an opportunity for those three to still make it. I think the Colts still has he's got a road ahead of him, and that's going to kind of tell us a lot. But 5-4 nonetheless. Um,
Mm,
Man, if this whole division makes the playoffs, I think that makes a hell of an interesting playoffs having the Colts a new
yeah,
addition, which we're always kind of looking for. But um, I mean, I think the answer is pretty simple. Does J Rose finish the season on top of
I
this
mean
division?
it's the regular season, so absolutely he does.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I forget his god armor be lethal come
Right.
regular season. AFC East definitely can't consider it as the least. The
No.
Dolphins, he's figuring that team out. He's probably missed a few games, at these specific times. So that's there is
Right.
some challenges with that getting his games in, but from the ones that he
True.
has played, he's played and he's shown that he can play. And then J Stack, he just a forced loss is just going to kill you in a tough division.
It's a
And
problem.
for him to take a forced loss in a game that he may not win, that's
Hmm.
a tough call. But he's got Austin this week,
Yeah.
um, 3-4. Um, wow, welcome back, Gru. Good to see you, my guy. Motherfucker talking shit, but the you have uh Bills 3-4. Obviously, yourself at 4-4, and then we have the Olympic at six and
Man.
three, finally getting over the hump and putting his middle finger up.
Man, standing ovation, man.
He's been balling.
But
He's he's he's,
Buddy's balling.
he's been balling. He's been winning the games.
Can not take it from him.
And so I'm gonna let you break down this division because I genuinely don't fuck with any of y'all. So go ahead.
No, I mean, and that's wisdom right there.
Except
That's
J Stack,
wisdom.
we talked today. He's already yeah.
Yeah, no, no, man.
And the
Listen,
Dolphins is good too. Yeah.
definitely Dolphin. Yeah, yeah, man. No, it's
And
just yes.
the Jets too. Yeah. He's alright.
Oh,
He's alright. But that motherfucker, the goddamn Patriots. Fuck that motherfucker right there.
hey, man. Listen.
Hey, nah, let me see me in the street. Look, you got one more time to screenshot. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop. I'm getting off. Go ahead, Abner.
Yeah, yeah, no, man. Listen, so I definitely think again, Olympic is balling. Um, I don't really know what's wrong with my team, man. I think I'm trying to figure it out on the fly. I think I had too many trade games at the beginning, and when you trade chase, you're absolutely chasing the L. I do think this is the year Olympic makes the playoffs. I just don't think he does it as the division winner. I do think he will get the wild card spot. Um, and
Wait, you think you see? Hold on. Pause.
so I
I
have
just
I
want to
have
make
a,
sure
I
I
have
heard
a,
you.
I have a I have the tiebreaker over Olympic. I've got 2 wins. So you know, if we finish with the same record, I would win that division. I do still have to play
Well, not
JB
necessarily
twice.
because Madden does do head to heads as well. Just keep that in mind. He does head to
Okay.
heads first. So,
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
game is stupid, but
It is. But I mean, I definitely think I have an inside track there potentially. But we'll see what happens, man. If I can keep putting good games together, we'll see. I'm never gonna count myself out, but I do think Olympic is giving himself a great start to the season, and I do expect him to. I expect two teams to go out into the playoffs, and I do plan on being one of them. But I do think Olympic is the other. So
And he
that's
doesn't
what I'm
have the
calling.
easiest. Well,
No.
and I'm going to say this: he didn't have the easiest schedule to necessarily start this
Oh,
season.
all of our schedules were hell.
Yeah,
Like all of
and
our schedules were pure hell. And it only gets worse as you go through the rest of the year.
yeah, his. And one thing I want to say is when I look at his schedule, just the Giants game is kind of a 50-50 depending on where Jay is with that team. But
hmm
I
I
mean,
I expect him to get Jay. I expect him to get Jay, but
I can see him winning 6 games.
yeah,
I mean,
I
I can
yeah,
also see him losing and only getting half of those. But
right,
it's I can see it.
yeah,
I can see that. What is it? 11-5. The new fucking math you got to do with Madden. It's
yeah,
just I don't know why that
yeah.
pisses me off so much.
It's 11-7. No,
Six,
it's
11 and
11 and
six.
6.
Yeah,
11 and 6. Yeah,
I can see 11-6. I'm just I agree with you. Like
yeah.
there's a possibility for him to slip, but I think I would say that he's probably done enough if he just continues this route, is like you're saying. Um, uh, to
I just looked at my schedule, man. I take it back, man. Olympic won the division, man. Jesus Christ.
shit is getting different on that
The
back end.
the back half of
Uh,
my
but
schedule, it's
I'm
like,
so ready to put
man,
out this fucking playoff prediction. It's a lot of shit that we got to, like, I'm behind on, guys, and I apologize. But yo, the back end,
bruh, this is
it
disgusting.
is not about to be fun for a lot of users.
Bruh. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what makes having the game stolen over some bullshit just that much harder.
Who was that? No, let me stop. Let's stop.
Ah, shit, I got another sponsor. No, go ahead. No, he good.
let me get my fucking David Letterman question out of here because that'll
Yeah,
cause some
no, man.
shit. Um,
Yeah, no,
do
man.
they have a horse logo? But
Nah,
the
man.
AFC
Orange? Huh? What? No, okay.
jumping to the AFC West, and man, I'm telling you, it just feels like Nike and Justin James are just trading places. Like if
Every year.
like they have to listen to the song Usher because that's all they do. They
Mm,
just they trade places every
mm-hmm.
time in this division. I would argue that if Justin James didn't decide to abandon his brothers and get married,
Mm.
that it would have ended up being Nike and Justin James only because I thought, you know,
So,
this
so,
horse user got
so you.
away with the force win. So,
I mean, what you're saying is that there's a playoff appearance that was borderline gifted. Is
oh yeah,
what you're
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's this has been um the quiet assassin and the hell now now show for
Mm-hmm.
these back to back seasons. What I
Right.
mean, bruh, is top ass? I mean, I don't even know what the fuck. What? Hey, what,
That's the
what's going on?
wildest.
What's going
That's
on
the
with top?
wildest question.
What is going on with top?
Um,
Bro, it
man,
it
bruh.
is dog. What is going on with top right now? Like,
Man, like, bruh, it's hard, bro.
hey,
It's
season
hard,
one,
bro.
it's hard to
But like,
watch, bro. It's
cause like, here's the thing. I think we both agree he's better than what he's showing. I think he's
I,
better.
hey,
No,
at some
like
point, we just got to call that peach falling from that fucking tree, Alvin.
no,
Like,
I mean, but like
hey,
I'm thinking about the division he had previously when who did he have the first 3 seasons? Cause he made the playoffs, and that second
people,
season he was
no, bro,
really
they was
rolling,
showing
bro.
top love. That's different. No,
No,
this
man,
is a
no.
real division. This ain't,
Nah, man.
nah,
Listen, man. I definitely think he
something's changed.
yeah.
Something's changed. And guys, I know we bring it up, but we bring it up every show and put a lot of, but something's, bruh, you
Man,
know. Okay, let me ask you this question.
go ahead, man.
Um, I'm gonna start calling him top ass because I don't even.
No,
But
bro,
he has
don't do
nah. I
that.
gotta get on
Don't start doing that.
because
Nah, man.
nah.
Nah, son.
Top gave me he hit me with a fucked up ass question today, knowing damn well that he didn't give a fuck about my opinion. Dog, that shit had me heated,
No, he
but.
will do that. He will do that. Nah,
Jamal,
go
what
ahead,
teams you
man.
think are the worst teams in the league, and then I give my opinion. I think I disagree with you. I'm a bit motherfucker. I did not ask for this shit, but go ahead because I mean, bro. Okay, well, let me go back to my question.
Go ahead, man.
Is there that big of a difference between the Jags and the fucking Chargers on the game? I need to know. I need Top to come on the show, and obviously he's gonna cuss me out, but
Yeah, no,
I haven't.
that's warranted. I honestly,
He is
I can't call it,
struggling
bro.
mightily on the road. You can
Man,
go look at the Discord.
man,
When he gets on the road,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, nigga, is you horseback? Like, bro, what's going on with my guy Top? Like, I,
Man, he's having a rough go of it, bro. Yeah, he's definitely having a rough go of it. Um,
I tell you
I
what, this
don't
is gonna
even
be the
know,
last
man.
time he asked for a division to be with Nike Robe. Cause that's,
Wow.
hey, boy,
Wow.
all of us, I'm just gonna put it out there. Him and Rome asked for it. Him and Rome was like, "Yo, put me in the same division with Rome. Put me in the same division with Top and Nike. Yeah, I'm trying to run through some shit and Top. Yeah, put me with the motherfuckers. Nike, the only one that didn't say put me. Now I take that back. Nike did say Nike did ask to be put in the same division, but damn, bro, this is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna talk about Justin James because Justin James is gonna do his thing regardless. Everybody knows that. I
Oh, especially the regular season, man. Regular
I do not
season for
ever
sure.
expect him to not make the playoffs. Top gonna fight me after this segment, but
Facts.
shit. What?
Man, listen, man.
He's been a top 10 guy for how long? Top
Long
15
time.
at least. Like,
At least top 15, bruh. But like right now, he not putting that up.
man, he
He
got to
not
be putting
showing
in
up,
hours at
bro.
work or something. Something got to be going on, bro. I'm just not used to this Top. Top, come back.
Man,
Come back,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
Take some time off.
Yeah,
Do
man.
something.
Damn.
But anyways, Nike 7 and
No,
2.
man.
You got
Yeah,
Justin James 6 and 2. Uh,
yeah.
you got you got
Nike has the win over the Raiders too.
mm-hmm. And then you have the Broncos, user's name we shall not mention.
Oh shit, man!
Um,
I don't see but 3 teams in that division, man.
that's wild.
You got top at
Uh,
2-7, and then that's all I see. Yeah.
how do you see this? How do you see this
I
going?
mean,
Does Nike take the division?
it's the same race it is every year. It's between Nike and Justin James, and by Nike getting that win early, I think that gives me the confidence to go ahead and call it as a Nike division.
He's definitely
You
got
know
the
what?
win though.
I can't do that.
I
I
can't
can't
either.
do that. I
I
can't
can't
do
either.
that because if we talk about the regular season and we talking about a regular season All Star in Justin James, man.
You know why I'm going to say Justin James as well is because I think as great as Nike is playing, what I also believe is the games that Nike may lose, Justin
Justin
James is
James
going to
is
win.
absolutely gonna win.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't expect.
I expect a wild card. I expect this division to get two. I
Yep.
expect two to get in.
I agree.
But yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at their schedule. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Down the
Jesus.
line, shit about to change.
Oh. Ooh.
It's it's
Yeah.
crazy what the second half of a schedule will do. I'm so ready to post these playoff.
Yeah. These
Um,
schedules they flip, man. They really do flip. It's crazy.
I'm just ready for Nike to be like, boy, you see me sit 7-2, you gonna call some more bullshit. Like but
Mm.
anyways, let's jump to the NFC North.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the schedule wheels are about to
Yeah.
change for some people, and that's what's crazy about this time frame of the season because
Yeah.
you feel good, you feel fucking good about your situation,
Factual statement, man.
and then some shit pop off.
And you ain't even
You'd
know
be
it.
like, damn, I wasn't ready for that game. But I mean, we'll see. Best luck, best of luck to all the guys in the AFC because the NFC North. Um, I mean, obviously, Slick took a forced loss, but technically he's undefeated at this point. You've got
I
Bloodshed
mean,
sitting
yeah, I
at.
feel like you are what your schedule says you are, regardless of the size of your belt. I said it.
Ooh. um, I don't even know where to go from there. You got to finish this because that was too fucking much. I was trying to, hey,
Yo.
that was too fucking much.
Nah, man, that's crazy. Nah, bro, he's playing great ball as always, bro. Shout out to the Bears, man. Fuck them niggas. Yeah. You got the Packers at 5-4, Vikings at four and
Which,
four.
by the way, I'm shocked. I didn't realize Bloodshed was having that kind of season. Go ahead.
Blush, I'm trying to tell you, you gotta put respect on Buddy name, man. You doing this thing? Yeah. I mean, I don't even
You
know
doing
why.
better than
Why are we
top.
talking
Okay.
about this division, man? It's the Bears
Well, you
got
got. I
this
mean, you
shit,
got
man.
7-1. You got Packers 5-4. Obviously having a good season. I mean, hell, he got a gift. Let's not act like he didn't get a gift from Slick
Mm,
not being available to play. So he would obviously be sitting 4-5. Um,
man,
and then Ben gets his game against Jeremy. Which, I mean, I just want to make sure that I really give kudos to praise to both of those guys to um, after the heat and fire, et cetera, settled down, they were able to get to a fair point, play the game, and get that
yeah.
finished out. So I'm
Nah,
just,
man, that was definitely good to see. Cooler heads prevail.
yeah,
And also, integrity.
yeah. Just
Um,
there's a
you
headless
know.
horseman that we can't speak of that.
I mean, but just zero integrity, But no, it's neither here nor there. Yeah.
But then you've got, I mean, God, the effort, the the,
Hmm.
the determination out of Earl.
Um,
Um, I mean,
Backhanded compliment coming in five,
shit, he's
four,
trying to get out of Egypt.
three.
I mean, is, he is trying.
Let my
These
people
plagues are
go.
fucking him up right now. He has not figured out
Oh,
that he
that's
just needs to give his life over like
they
that.
cannot stand.
but, uh, but no, he's 2-6 right now. I mean, shit, bro. I'm trying to go a different direction when it comes to Earl, but man, it's hard for me to see somebody miss a bunch of wide open threes, and I mean, it just, hey, bro. Earl 2-6 right now, and it just I can't even go past this. This is too much. Earl's 2-6, Ben's 4-4, Packers. I mean, hey, I think this is the first season we've seen three. I'd say technically over 500 up to this point with
I agree
um
that is a first.
so I mean Slick's going to take the division.
Facts.
Is it pretty much over for Earl?
Wow, why we single Earl out?
I
Man,
mean he's 5 games behind.
Oh no.
This shit, we gotta start somewhere. Is it pretty much over for Earl? He gonna fight me after this shit too. Um,
Oh yeah, man. I think that is a wrap. You just got off to a bad start. Bad, just that division. You cannot start out like that. Um,
to be fair, the reason I get on Earl though, Ivan,
oh
is
no,
because
I
prior
understand
to
why,
the
bro.
prior to the addition of Slick,
Mm.
you couldn't tell me that Earl wasn't gonna win this damn fucking division.
I really thought he was gonna show better than what he has.
Yeah, I
I
you couldn't tell
really
me Earl
did.
wasn't gonna take it. I thought that he would struggle against Ben, but I
Hmm.
thought just kind of like how we're talking about between like Nike and Justin James. I think
Yeah.
there's just games that Justin James that I think there's just games that Earl would typically win that
Right.
Ben would struggle in. And it just hadn't been the case. It just hadn't been the case this year. But does anybody make the playoffs outside of Slick?
I think it's too early to call it.
You know what I hate about a mute button? Because it'd be a lot of bullshit that be said, and you can't catch a motherfucker's energy. So are you saying it's too early to decide if Simba and Bloodshed um have an opportunity to
Yeah, man, for sure, bro. It's way too early, man. I
okay,
mean,
better question. Who has a higher chance of making it, Ben or Bloodshed? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't understand why you don't want me and Ben to be friends. That's
Go
what I
ahead.
don't
The floor is yours.
understand.
The floor is yours. You got an
Nah,
entire stadium listening to you.
nah, man. I don't want the
Fucking
boy no more. Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, no, it's definitely shit, man. Yeah,
Ben or Bloodshed. Slick's gonna make the playoffs.
yeah,
Like
yeah. No, I was about to
Slick,
say Slick.
Slick,
I was
Slick,
about to
J
say Slick.
Rose. There's just Slick, J Rose, Smitty,
Right.
Gruski,
Justin James.
Justin James. Like they're guarantees. Like they're they're
Hmm.
they're they're just they're guarantees. If they play all season, one thing you
Yeah.
know for sure, they gonna be in the playoffs. Well, I mean,
Facts.
Gruski has missed one, but I thought that was probably one of the hardest divisions ever at the time. But
All time.
um,
All
um,
time.
hmm, I'm gonna chill out on all time. I'm gonna say one of the hardest ever, but I don't know about all time. I mean, hell,
Nah, it's all time.
I mean, shit, Rome ain't seen me since. But now,
Mm.
but
Nah, yeah, nah, man. I definitely think it's gonna be if anyone else has a shot, I'm gonna give it to Bloodshed. Even as much as I would love to give it to Ben, um, I don't know, man. I think yeah, I just ugh, yeah, I just he's too up and he's too up and down. I think he's way too up and down. And I almost, I hate that everybody doesn't know that you are low key actually plankton, and you're just doing the evil maniacal
I
laugh
just
right
want to, like,
now.
hey, I'm trying to give the people answers, and I
Nah.
want to make sure that my co-host, I can't even get it out. I want to make sure, I want to make sure the co-host voice is heard. But
No, man.
now,
So nah.
I'm gonna say Ben has the more upside.
Uh,
I think no, I'm being honest. I think he has games over the game that got cleared up against Jeremy is huge,
that is
especially
huge. That is huge.
if Bloodshot has to play him, and then I
Mm-hmm.
think the split between them is going to have a lot. But they both have the same record, but
Mm-hmm.
now the difference is
Mm-hmm.
Bloodshed got a forced win over Slick, and that
That's
is
gonna be huge.
huge. as far as an
Yeah,
advantage as well. So that makes their next game pretty big. But
yeah, that
um,
is massive.
again, I want to shout out Earl for just man, just stick in there, dog. Just keep it pushing. NFC South. Um,
What's
NFC
up, bro?
South.
It sounds like I lost you there.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
my mic was wild. NFC South, you have Gruski sitting 5-3.
Uh-huh.
Now, obviously he had a loss on his last game, a forced loss there, um, against Slick. Um, just had some personal stuff going on, which is very understood. And then you have the Saints sitting 3-5, the Bucks sitting 3-5. Um,
That is surprising.
I need to know
Yeah,
who the hell I'm okay. Panthers or Saints? Whose schedule do you want to look at?
I got the Panthers.
All right. I need to know who the Saints lost to. I need to understand how he's 3-5 because I don't think he's that trash. I don't think he's close to it.
No,
Um.
no, he's a Super Bowl winner. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
I'll go first. So the Saints lost to Jeremy.
And Ben.
Lost to Ben. That's a big game for Ben. Lost that game against Ben. Lost against Gruski, which it seems like Gruski kind of has his number at this point. Lost to Slick.
Slick did him dirty.
No surprise there.
These schedules seem abnormally difficult.
Why does it, bro? I feel like everybody's schedule is a problem this season.
Like every time I look at a schedule, I just think to myself, like, wow.
Yeah, he didn't get back on track until he hasn't beat anyone that has been, I'd say, top 10 relevant this season. So that's kind of an interesting spot. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, the Eagles had a good season last season, so you could kind of argue that.
yeah.
But then, he's got Earl coming up. I mean, Earl's gonna fight. He's gonna claw all those different things. I expect the Saints to win that one.
Mhm.
J Stack. He's it's done. It's his season's.
Yeah, yeah.
What
It's
about the
no.
Panthers though?
The Panthers has a lot of trap games on his schedule. Um, he's got a tough one with the Texans that I expect him to win. He's got we can't overlook the Colts anymore. He
You
just
skipped week 11.
lost.
What about week 11?
Yeah, he's got the Colts is going to be definitely a tough game. You can't sleep on the Packers. You just never know.
Okay, all right. I'm
You
gonna
got
need you
Jay,
to get the fuck out of
You
here.
got T.
I'm gonna need you to get the fuck out of here.
Nah, man,
We're
I'm
not gonna play
sincere,
no ball on
man.
this damn show. I fucks with bloodshed heavy, but
Nah, man, I'm sincere, man.
fuck
Like
out of here.
styles make fights, man.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Styles make fights, man. He gets Alan Lazard to do things that I've never seen Alan Lazard do in any league.
Why
I
do we
just
lie so
no,
much?
man. It's no lie, man. I'm just saying you
I
gotta
think
watch.
Bloodshed is gonna have a good season, but we not finna sit here and act like week 13 unless Gruski just fucking has diarrhea and can't get in front of that PlayStation. He's finna be. Hey, I may have to suspend Gruski. Real talk. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's
No,
pause.
man.
Hey, that's a pause
Listen.
worthy shit out your mouth just now.
No, man.
Go
Listen, bro.
ahead.
You're not listening, bro. You're not listening. I'm just saying, styles make fight, and that's a trap game.
Motherfucker,
So
what
it's a,
style in this motherfucker? I mean, just move
no,
on.
man.
Nah,
No,
just
man.
go to
So
just go
that's
to
a,
your next game because look,
he
I fuck with
he
bloodshed heavy, and I'm not gonna
he
do my guy like that. But
he
you,
has multiple trap games on his schedule, man.
who are they
He's got
again? Who Texans? Who else?
no, man. Trap game is a game that you should win, but a team might jump up. So like a Colts is a genuine trap game.
Why do we do this?
Packers is a genuine
I don't
trap
understand.
game.
Why do we do this?
Then he's got He's got a tough schedule to close it out. Jay Rose is on that schedule. He's got to see
You know what's
Smitty.
crazy about you, Ivan? They say out the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, and you just using your
Oh,
fucking mouth right now. We are, bruh.
I mean, I don't think there's anybody that's gonna challenge him for the division because I just looked at Frizzle's schedule. Jesus. Like I just want to know like the schedule makers like yo chill a little bit.
I mean,
Uh,
Gruski's got some games to finish. He's got one.
he's
I'm
got
like,
some
look.
really
Let
tough.
me.
He's got some
I
really
wish I
tough
could. I
games,
wish I could
man.
do a fucking split and discard out of that fucking bullshit from you. uh, but man, he's got the Texans. He's got Jags, Jets,
Yeah,
Rams.
bro. He's
Like,
got he's got a
stop
tough
it.
way to. He's
Stop
got a
it.
tough way to finish the
It's,
season out, man. It's crazy.
I can't, like, bro. Let's like G for real, B for real. No against nothing against bloodshed, nothing against Colts, nothing against the Lions.
I mean,
Look,
you know what? But
er,
I'm looking at Frizzle's record, man. That week 9, that should be a dub for him.
I
So,
don't know why the fuck we like.
that 3-5, he might catch some fire.
Man, you know what's crazy? My mom told me to cancel the damn show. And I decided to jump my dumb ass on this shit anyways. And look where the fuck we at. We got
Nah, as a
motherfuckers.
matter of fact, watch this. Watch this, man. I'm calling the comeback of the year, man. The Buccaneers, man. They coming out of nowhere, man. Gruski
No.
gotta watch his back. He gotta watch out, man.
Gruski is watching his back with an AR-15. He is good. He
Nah,
is
man. He gotta
good.
watch it.
He is, he, he is good, my guy. He ain't got no problems. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, nah, bro. Nah, I'm not finna.
right.
Nah,
Nah, bro.
nah.
You right.
You right, Gruski. He done snorted a whole line before this. He wait.
Oh
He
my
he
God.
waited until we got to the NFC South to start saying some just. I
Nah, man. I'm just
can't
saying,
believe you
man.
said bloodshed.
Nah,
I'm gonna
bro.
start. You know what? I think this is why I got to get Nike on the show is because I need Nike on the background. I need Nike to be in the background to go. All right. And be for y'all that don't really know Nike, like yeah, somebody asked me the top 5 like comedic guys in the league, and he's
Oh,
up there for me
hilarious, bro. He's up
because
there, bro.
I can hear Nike right now when you say some shit like that. I can hear Nike go, this motherfucker over here talking about it. Like, I know the goddamn way you say that, but like, yeah, bro, no, we should. This
Right.
is the Panthers division. I'm sorry. I think the Saints is a good player. I think he's an extraordinary user
I
in the
mean,
league,
I know
but
you're gonna, I know you're gonna think it's just cap worthy, man. But I definitely think the Buccaneers has potential to get 8 more wins on his way to close out the
why are you
season.
trying to get me to go to Frizzle's schedule?
I'm just saying, bro. Like Frizzle schedule looking real good right now. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, he's looking great for week 9. Like
I gotta get Nike on the show next time you do this shit.
he's looking great for week 9.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
all I'm
We and Frizzle
saying,
play
man.
week 9, but after that,
You
after
got the
that, t-
Falcons,
tell me
right?
the blessings bestowed on his motherfucking schedule.
Bro, definitely has a
Okay.
dub week
Wait.
13.
We finna do it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You gonna do this? Fuck
Nah,
it.
wait,
I'm
I
no, no,
do,
no,
I
no. I'm
do,
gonna go to
I
start
do.
from the bottom.
All
I'm
I'm start from the bottom.
gonna start from the bottom since we here.
It's a
He's
tough one,
he's
but
three and
I think
five.
he gets the Colts.
He's 3-5. He loses to the Colts. He'll be three and
Nah,
six.
I think he's gonna get the Colts because that's gonna be week 18. He's gonna
That's
be on
gonna
such
be
a roll at that point.
okay. Let's start at the top since you know since
Yeah, I
our
mean,
fuck
dog,
since our
let's do it
fucking
the right. Let's
since
do it the
since our
right
fucking
way.
ass has speakers in it. Let's go ahead. You got the fucking. He's got the Cowboys. Maybe a game, may not. Me and Frizzle go back and forth. I give you that. So let's just say
I'm
hypothetically.
just saying, I
Let's just
seen
say.
his feet on your coffee table. That's all I'm saying.
And then you saw
I
our
seen
axe.
it.
You saw our axe take out both ankles. But continue.
All right,
But
so that's 4-5. And then he goes 5-5 against the Falcons.
5-5.
Probably 5-6 after he sees the Jags.
And then
he's 6-6 again.
so wait. Who we play? Who's he played against 6-6?
I don't have to say it out loud.
Oh, that's crazy because you said the Falcons, the Jags. Who's week 12 that he's 6-6 against?
And then week after he gets the win, week 12, he got week 13. That's a for sure dub.
So let me get this straight.
13.
So week 12 against the Vikings, he goes 6-6, and then week 13 against
7-6 when he plays the 49ers.
Okay.
Last season, he swept the Saints. Just seems to have that number.
Wow.
These are factual statements.
That's true.
These are factual statements.
That's true.
So now we're sitting at 8-6. I think he loses to Olympic. That's 8-7.
Fuck no.
That's 8-7.
Fuck no.
Then he beats the Saints again. That's 9-7. 10-7 against the Colts, bro.
He misses the playoffs right then.
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
He misses the playoffs right then.
I don't know.
10-7. No. 10-7 is not gonna get him in.
10-7 might do it, bro.
10-7. No.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, Frizzle, get your game together, bro. You're not out of it. Not out of it.
No.
Do I think he takes a division from Gushki? No. Do I think he'll make it uncomfortable for a second? Yeah. I do. I mean, because like we sitting there, we looking at it right now, 3-5, and it looks preposterous. But yeah, absolutely. Like it could get dangerous out here.
No, Gushki's not losing the division. Yeah, I can see.
I don't think he's losing the division either.
I can see where you see that for Frizzle though, if he's given maximum effort, which we haven't seen.
Yeah.
And that's the struggle. Is because I know I can easily lose to Frizzle. He's got me fucked up. But
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him an ebook. I got it.
Wow, Frizzle. He said you need an ebook. You didn't catch that. That's Kruski's division.
You're good because that was on your feet. That was good. That was really good.
Hey, you.
Wow, I didn't realize you were on top of your division, bro. Congrats, man.
What you mean? Congrats? Don't you trying to give me? Oh wow, boy. Y'all gotta catch the setup.
What did I do?
Y'all gotta catch the setup.
What did I do?
Between you and Top,
I gave my brother a compliment.
Between you
bro.
and Top, I have to be careful with what I say. NFC East.
Jeez. Can't even give my brother a compliment, bro. That's crazy.
The Eagles is 2-6.
Yeah, the Eagles are struggling.
I mean, I have not looked at the standings.
Right.
I've just been playing, and I didn't realize he was that low. Yeah. I mean, he made the playoffs last year, so kudos, or last season. But
facts. He did.
I mean, I'll let you go ahead and talk it out.
Oh man, this is Austin's division as long as he decides to play in this division, man. Like, I don't really see nobody challenging him to take the division. Nothing like that.
Wow.
No, that's not anything that it's not anything that I see happening. Unfortunately. Because I'm pretty sure there are some people who would disagree with that, but
I don't disagree.
Yeah, this is definitely awesome.
He's proven it. He's proven it.
Yeah, it's his, man.
He's proven it.
When you have that level of success,
kind of like Olympic, I guess.
You go ahead and throw your feet up on somebody's coffee table in their house and say, "Serve me this coffee, bitch." Like that's the kind of stuff you do. Is he walking the door and mush a motherfucker? That kind of shit like that. So man, I definitely think I think it's definitely Austin's division, and everybody else is hoping and praying for a playoff spot. They probably won't get it.
All right, well, we are definitely going to skip that bullshit and go straight to the NFC West because if we go any further, we may have to restructure Ivan's fucking contract. the NFC West, and obviously the best record in the league currently, which would technically again be matched if Slick didn't take an unfortunate loss that gives Smitty the lead in the division. You've got Jeremy
Ain't nothing
sitting
unfortunate
at
about it.
6-2, technically 6-3 once this week ends, and then you've got Brad at 5-3. Cardinals is fighting. It's not like he's just
Cardinals is fighting.
It's not like he's just out there laying over. So I guess the question is, I mean, Smitty's obviously in it. I think Jeremy's obviously in it. Um,
Mm,
do we see the 49ers get over the hump this season and make some noise? Go ahead and choose and blast me out your mouth. Go ahead, because I feel it. I
uh,
feel it. Go ahead.
no, man. Like so, so like before people think I'm just out here saying inflammatory statements for,
Hmm.
just so that I can have a sadistic laugh at people's response, mid-show, 'cause that's not at all what I do,
Right,
man,
right, right.
so, nah, I don't do nothing like that. So, oh shit, I just looked at his schedule. Um, so like, I did call the Cardinals beating them by 14 this week. After that, he does go to, he has visitors from Arlington, who I fully expect to you know what? But knowing you, you'll do some. Oh yeah, I'm playing the game, but I might as well just hit force win. So who knows? Um, Smitty played him a different style, which is why he put so many points on him. He's got to play him again, and he's got Earl on his schedule,
Oh, it's a dub. It's just,
and so I ain't gonna lie, man. Just you gotta play Nick with the Titans, and then he does close it out against Legend, who may be playing for a playoff spot at that point. Who
yeah, and that's
knows?
that's a big difference too. Is if he's
That's gonna matter.
but
Yeah,
that's what comes that down the line. Like where the guys kind of sit with that, and Smitty's playing out his mind. I mean,
facts,
it's just
man.
what it is for whatever reason. I mean, he's doing it on the defensive end, and he's scoring the ball. Um, I mean, Brad's got a chance. I think his chance is as good as anyone, and so we'll see.
Yeah,
Um,
that sweep that Jeremy gave him was definitely a killer, man. Brad did get swept, so yeah. I mean, again, that's why I think there are two playoff teams in that division. And that would be the Seahawks and the Rams.
wow.
And I do think the 49ers will be on the outside looking in. But I definitely think they'll be comfortable. They'll have some really good sleep. And I think that's going to work out really well for them. So yeah, that's what I got.
Well, guys, we are at the end of the show. There's still a lot of things to come. Playoff predictions. I talked about in the chat about the league awards. I talked about in the chat about finishing the top 32. I figured it was best to finish this season prior to doing that. Um, lot more things to come, obviously, but again, we obviously hit that mark that we always hit, that hour and 30 minutes or above. Um, I mean, Ivan, do we have another sponsor to finish the show?
Man, I didn't think you was gonna ask, man. But like, you know what? I have several sponsors who like, as our show grows and expands, we actually are in 17 markets right now. So like, just seeing how this thing began as a simple operation to see us expand and grow. We will have more sponsors that will come forward in the future. But like, we want to give a shout out to Life Alert. They definitely stepped up with a major bag and we appreciate their partnership with us. We have Wet Wipes. Wet Wipes is still, probably our most day one loyal supporters. We have some other sponsors that'll come up in future shows, and they have certain requirements that we couldn't get the audio clearance for. But once we have achieved that, it will be a wonderful thing for everybody to know that they're a sponsor of us, and we just want people to support our sponsors as they support us. But no, man, I like definitely y'all remember the word of the evening. It was integrity, and yeah, just be quick to identify those without that. That's important. And when you identify that one may be lacking in such a thing, you don't even mention their name. Like they become nameless. Um, they they start to look like CPU. So like it is what it is. But they may wonder why they find themselves on the outside of things looking at it. But that's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. I'm just saying. But y'all keep the integrity high. Um, but yeah, no, that's all I got, man. That's all I got, bro. Fantastic show, bro. Appreciate you.
A lot of niggas don't like it. What? I ain't even dead shit. Make his bitch take dick to the head. I ain't even hit. That's a hell of a line. That's a hell of a line to follow that shit right there. I hope y'all have a good night. I hope you have a great rest of your week. I'll get all the predictions and everything out as soon as I can, man. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your week.
Yo,
Ivan,
that's
thank you for jumping the
crazy.
show. Yeah, y'all have a good night.
Oh my. Oh my God.